Hi, I'm Gillian Tarkington.
And I'm Rob Thomas, and we're here to tell you about a new TV series called U.S. Parks.
Each week on U.S. Parks, we'll be traveling to a different national park to explore their beauty, their history.
And to have a little fun and adventure along the way.
Well, what kind of adventure are we talking about, Rob?
Well, like right now, we're hiking some of the most magnificent trails in the country.
You know what else I'd like to do?
What?
I would really like to learn how to kayak.
Well, then you're in luck because I know a fantastic kayaking instructor.
Let's go.
After you.
Alrighty.
It's hard to believe this kind of stuff forms naturally.
I know,
These rocks.
it's so beautiful. Hi there.
Hey.
Hi, Dan. I'm Gillian.
Nice to meet you, Gillian.
Nice to meet you too. This is Rob.
Dan.
Nice to meet you.
Hi.
And we're with the TV show U.S. Parks. I would love to learn how to kayak today.
And as promised, here's your top flight kayak instructor. I've already been kayaking here once before, but what I haven't been doing is horseback riding. So while you guys are checking this out, I'm gonna go check that out.
Alrighty.
I'll get back with you when you're finished.
Sounds good.
Good luck.
Have fun. So Dan, tell me a few things I need to know to get started.
Okay, not a lot to it really. You're already pretty well set up with the equipment here. You've got a PFD on, you've got your spray skirt,
Right.
helmet, got your paddle. We just need to get you into the boat and get that set up for you.
All right, let's do it. Wish me luck. Woo!
Here's the technique.
Okay.
Take your paddle, set it right there, just like that.
Gotcha.
It's kind of like getting started on the luge.
Well, I'm a luge expert, so.
Turn towards shore as much as you can, even now. Okay, that's about right, just like that.
Oh, we're hitting it,
Okay, reach up, flat, move forward.
I am officially kayaking.
Lean forward, that's it, keep paddling.
So really, he's never acted that way before with anybody else. Never had a problem before with anybody else riding him. Because, you know, normally I get along really well with animals.
Here we go, crash landing. Woo!
All right.
You made it.
Yes! Yes! Thank you, that was awesome.
Oh, you did it really well out there, man. You picked it up really quick.
Thanks a lot, Dan.
Oh, yeah, it was great fun. Thanks for coming down.
You know, Rob, this reminds me of the time we visited Dry Tortugas National Park off the coast of Florida.
That's right. We had a fantastic time snorkeling and searching for sunken treasure in some of the clearest blue water I've ever seen. I completely got carried away.
That's right, you did. It was spectacular. And here's an interesting fact about Fort Jefferson you should know. It's the largest coastal fort in the U.S. Construction began in 1846 and took over 30 years to complete using 16 million red bricks.
I did not know that. That's a lot of bricks. Hey, for our next adventure, how about we take a trip to the Grand Canyon?
You know, I heard about a train ride that goes to the Grand Canyon where you can actually experience an old-time train robbery, complete with outlaws, a shoot-'em-up, the whole works.
Where do we sign up for that?
We'll find out more about that later in the show.
Because see, I've always, with the shootout,
Oh, you're so funny.
I've always wanted to be a cowboy.
All right, cowboy, well, let's head over to the lodge. I'm getting hungry.
Now that I agree with.
Wow, this is beautiful.
This place is fantastic.
Now, another national park I'd like to visit is Yosemite.
Yeah, it's so majestic there, and the Evergreen Lodge looks like a great place to stay. They've got beautiful cabins and a fabulous restaurant.
I was thinking more along the lines of hiking the trails, seeing some wildlife, and a trek to the top of Half Dome.
Now that would be good too.
I'd also love to see some of the climbers climbing the face of Half Dome.
Now watching would be good. I'm not so sure about the doing part of that. Now let's get back to the concept of our show. Each week on U.S. Parks, we'll be traveling to a different national park and telling you a little bit about their history.
Like what kind of Native American tribes might have lived there, and what kind of wildlife you might expect to see.
We'll also be talking to our National Park Service to see what they're doing to make sure these parks are preserved for our kids and grandkids to enjoy.
Rob, since money is so tight right now, I bet our audience may be wondering how they can afford to visit these parks.
Well, the producers of the show thought of that, and they're going to include a special segment dedicated to traveling to each of the parks. There'll also be an online component to help you book a trip at an affordable rate. They've even come up with a nifty name for it. It's called It's Affordable.
That's great, because everyone should have the opportunity to visit our national parks.
Speaking of opportunities, why don't we take this one and do some mountain biking while we're here?
I like it.
All right. Now that was fun.
And a great workout, too.
Well, that's our show for today. We hope you're excited about what we have in store for you.
And we hope you'll join us on our next adventure to our
U.S. parks. Race you back.
All right.
Go.
Woohoo!
There you go. You gonna make it all the way back?
I think we can. Let's do it.
I think I can. Can you?
Oh, I definitely
All
can,
right.
mister.
Ready?
Yep.
Set?
Go!
Go.